I'm Kristen.
And I'm Jameson.
We live in this motorhome full-time.
We travel around the U.S.
And today we're going to share our top 5 boondocking systems that have really made our life on the road a lot easier for living off-grid.
Yep. Number 1 is our solar and power system. We have upgraded to solar and all of our batteries. We have 5 Battle-Born batteries. We didn't purchase them all at once. We purchased 2 and then 1 and then 1 and then 1 to get to 5. Which 5 has definitely, we haven't had any problems. We never had any problems with 4, but we wanted to be sure that during a day where we may not have any sun, we didn't have to run our generator for a day. And then the other thing that we've upgraded is our inverter. We had an original to this bus, Xantrex 2000 watt inverter, and so we've upgraded to this 3000 watt Victron Multi Plus 2, which we love because now everything in our bus is set up with electricity, where before half the bus was on the inverter and half the bus wasn't. This is the other part of our solar and electrical system. On the roof, here's where all of our solar panels are. We have 1,500 watts of solar up here. Number 2 on our list is internet. And we have a lot of internet. We both work full-time. My job, I'm expected to log in from a set time and log out at a set time. So I need to have the internet during the whole day. So what we do is we have a hotspot that we have with an AT&T plan on it, and then we have Starlink, which Starlink recently has been way more reliable than anything that we've seen before. And then we both have hotspot data on our cell phones. I have 50 gigs with my Verizon plan, and Kristen has 100. So between all of these services, with a little bit of planning, we're able to stay connected while we are mobile on the road. Number 3 is our water bladder. We have a 100-gallon water tank in our RV, and that lasts us quite long. But with 75-gallon black and gray tanks, we can easily go through all 100 gallons in our 2 weeks and still need more water. So this bladder fits perfectly in the back of our Jeep and has been so crucial in us being able to stay full 2 weeks with not having to sacrifice any of our living style. We have this little case that was from a little kiddie pool that we got for Maddie, so she could swim when it was hot out, but she doesn't like swimming. So we've repurposed that case for our bladder, which works out perfect to be able to store right here on top of our water tank. Here we are at number 4, our extended stay for our propane system. So the extended stay is in between the regulator for the motorhome and the on-off valve for the motorhome, and it basically allows us to connect to an external tank. We often find that it's much easier for us to get the barbecue cylinders filled at places. We've got a brand new one, so we hold on to it pretty tight. We don't like to exchange it, but with filling the barbecue cylinders, we don't have to pull the bus into awkward places, have to back it out, be blocking a store. So this just helps us to be able to run our heat as much as we want. We're kind of wimps and we like to stay warm.
So which part exactly is the extended stay?
Well, this whole piece right here is the extended stay. So it's screwing into our main feed for the tank right here. And then here's where our regulator for the RV is connected right here. So this whole piece is the extended stay. It's got a couple of pieces to the extended stay. So right here is the feed. So that's where you can connect an external tank to here. So we just use a regular barbecue cylinder, but if you're staying at an RV park for a long time, you could get a really tall, big tank. And then right here is where if we wanted to connect our grill, we could use an extension hose. And this is the same connection that a 1-pound green Coleman cylinder has. So you just have an extension hose that goes to the grill or fire pit.
Directly to the grill with no tank, straight off this tank. I finally get it. And so what was there before?
This was
there
just
a
connected to
straight
here.
pipe?
No, this was just screwed straight into here.
Okay, so you had to move that part over a little.
So you undid the regulator, you unconnected the regulator, and then once the regulator was unconnected, then you could connect the extended stay to the main propane cylinder, and then connect the regulator to the extended stay. And then the extended stay is now in between the regulator and the main tank. Number 5 to our RV boondocking systems is security. And we have a few of these Wise version 3 smart cams throughout our bus. We really liked Wise because there was no monthly subscription that was actually necessary for you to be able to view it remotely. And we also still do get alerts, which is really nice when something's happening and we just don't get a feed we have to connect to the RV. But these just connect straight to the RV's Wi-Fi, and we can view these wherever we are. These cameras are great. They're just powered by USB, so it's micro USB on one end and then just a regular USB at the other, so it's really easy to connect into your 12-volt system, and then they're just straight to Wi-Fi, so there's really just the app on your phone or your iPad and really easy setup.
So obviously Jameson is the systems engineer for the bus, and I really appreciate him walking you through all of the things that are his specialty.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything, any job that you do, if you have the proper tool to fix the job, then the job's easy. So for us, just making sure that, like with internet, we have options so it's not stressful to us. Having the options with our propane cylinder if our big tank's starting to go out. It's just making sure that you have redundant systems that can make you have an easy life while you're boondocking.
Yeah.